Hello, and welcome back to The Recovering Collector, here on New Toy Robot, on Twitch. I want you all just to take a moment and follow New Toy Robot here on Twitch. I would really appreciate it. I want to be an affiliate. I kind of know what it is. I don't know what it is, but I want it. So please go do that. I would appreciate it. My name is Michael Jason Francis. So yesterday, you know what? The tech gods we're just not going to allow yesterday's show to happen. So we are having it today on a Tuesday. What? Tuesday? What is going on? I know, crazy. I'm totally tripping out. Hello, everybody. Okay, now, clearly the white gloves are out. So that means Michael's got himself another Hot Toys from Sideshow that he's going to be opening up. Why does Michael have white gloves? If you haven't watched The Recovering Collector before, and you haven't seen me open up one of these figures from Hot Toys or anything I got from Sideshow Collectibles, go over to YouTube and subscribe to New Toy Robot. Subscribe, click that bell, you can comment, you can watch all these new videos, you can catch up on all these videos. This is the second season of The Recovering Collector. Crazy, right? And you can watch all these videos. Usually they're uploaded the next day after they're live here on Twitch. So go do that as well. That would be great. But yes, Sideshow Collectible. Okay, so Hot Toys. Hot Toys are like the creme de la creme of Star Wars collectible figures. So like I open these things up and I immediately put them in a case. Every once in a while I'll open them again and pose them. But I do it all with gloves because I don't want any little oily fingerprints or anything on the figures. I know it's an obsession. It's an illness. I don't do this with any of my other collectibles. It's just the Hot Toys. It's just they're so darn pretty. I think is the best word for it. They're just so darn pretty. Hope everyone can hear me out there. Like I said, I had some problems yesterday. So let me just show you. I'm going to just show you this real quick before we start doing a little trivia. Once again, if you haven't seen any of these Recovering Collector, you will know that there's some trivia on these things. But this is it. Luke Skywalker, Hot Toys, 1/6 scale, Snowspeeder Pilot figure. Hey, Hatter, welcome. Good, sounds good. So this is what's going to be opened. This will be the unboxing for tonight. What's really interesting about this that I didn't notice before, not only does it say Hot Toys, but it also says Movie Masterpiece. I don't know what that means, what extra tidbit this has. Reading the back, it doesn't have any extra, like, yeah, it doesn't really have any extra little bits on what it makes it a movie masterpiece. This is for the 40th anniversary. You'll see it on the bottom. 40th anniversary of The Empire Strikes Back. I just want to see if there's something. Oh, pretty. Okay, so they make it like. I'm not going to open it up completely. Sorry, I'm trying to get the reflection off of it. They make it like it's just like your random old Star Wars toy. It's got a cool Star Wars box. So this was like back in the 80s. If you bought like a Luke Skywalker toy, a figure, a 12-inch figure, one of the larger figures, it looked like something like this. So maybe that's what it means. Or maybe it's just because it's the anniversary collection. I have no idea. But hey, I got it. So let's start off with a little Star Wars trivia. So let's whip this up on the screen. Tonight's Star Wars trivia is which Skywalker said it? So I took the Luke Skywalkers from the trilogy, not the trilogy, the Skywalker saga. I don't know what they call it. But basically these are going to be your only answers. These are the movies that these quotes from Luke Skywalker are from. So you have Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi, The Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. And I'll just let you know, there's one in there that's kind of a ringer. I don't know what that means. I hear people say that all the time, but it's there to kind of throw you off a bit. Dun dun dun. So this is what it's going to be. All you have to do to answer is just answer right into the chat. And I'm going to start off with something very easy for which Skywalker said it. Okay, so remember, these are your only possible answers. You put it into the chat. Their first quote is, "But Uncle Owen, I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters." Daddy Love, hi, welcome. You're just in time for the first trivia question. "But Uncle Owen, I was going into Tashi Station to pick up some power converters." Which was it? Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. Daddy Love says Star Wars. Hatter says, I'm going to assume you're saying A New Hope, which is Star Wars. Hatter, you're such an elitist. And the answer was, yes, of course, that was Luke Skywalker from Star Wars. You know, it's so funny. I wanted that one to be easy. It's so funny because every time I've gone to see Star Wars, like one of the re-releases or something like that, everyone always laughs at that part. He always does, I was going to go to Tashi to get some power converters, because it sounds like he's clearly whining. And everybody always cracks up and laughs at that part. And I'm so curious in 1977, when that was on the screen, if anybody laughed. Like if that was like one of the jokes, if anybody laughed from that. But you know, who knows? Supposedly my parents took me to Star Wars because they couldn't get a babysitter. So technically I was supposedly there. I don't know if that's true. But I'll take that. You know, before I start unboxing, let's do one more trivia question, because that last one was just too darn easy. Okay? So here you go. These are your only answers. Some things are stronger than blood. Some things are stronger than blood. There's kind of a clue in that. Maybe. Who knows? I will say it one more time. Some things are stronger than blood. It's a tough one. It is not an easy one. Daddy Love comes in there with Rise of Skywalker. Hatter, what do you got? Who else out there? What do you got? Hatter, are you really just going to... ROS. Rodents of unusual size? Ah, wait, wrong show. That was Princess Bride. Dahlia Loves calling him out. And it actually was Rise of Skywalker. Congratulations, both of you. Good job. The clue there was something. Luke said some things. He said to Rey, some things are stronger than blood, meaning Rey's connection to Palpatine. If you haven't seen it, I apologize. That was a spoiler. But if you hadn't... Hatter's getting cocky. But if you haven't seen Rise of Skywalker, I apologize for that. But Rey is linked to Palpatine by blood, because Palpatine's clone at some point ran away, hooked up, and had a kid. If I'm remembering that correctly. Anyways, it doesn't matter. There you go. First two questions. Good job, guys. I am putting on the white gloves for the white glove treatment of opening up this incredible Luke Skywalker. I heard about this like 2 years ago, probably around the time when it was actually the 40th anniversary of Empire Strikes Back. Let's see if the build cam is going to be able to do this. Oh, I can't even, hold on, can't work the mouse. Build cam, there we go. Okay, so getting the gloves back on here. I 2 years ago this came out, or was announced on Sideshow Collectibles. SideshowCollectibles.com. That's where I get a lot of these hot toys from. I'm not affiliated or sponsored by them, but hey, Sideshow, I'm here for you. So it's been like 2 years when I first pre-ordered this, and it was supposed to come out, I think it was like July, August, or August, September, and it came out earlier. So it's very exciting. So let me figure out how this opens up. It's such a beautiful box. Okay, good. Here we go. So we got some tape here. Let me get some... hold on real quick. Gonna need... hold on here. Gonna need two little scissors here to open that up. I'm gonna keep these alongside. Why is this so... There we go. Got a little fuzzy there. Okay, so let's open this up. Okay. Yeah, it just says Hot Toys Presents Movie Masterpiece Series. There's nothing about what Movie Masterpiece Series is, Maybe that's something Hot Toys have done before, but I've never seen that before. Okay, so there we have it. Ooh, let's put this side over here. Big boxes everywhere. So Sideshow collectibles are usually really well packed in here. They really want to make sure everything's okie dokie and well preserved. This is so crazy how this one's set up. Okay, so this comes out. This is taped in. I'm gonna just pull that there, and here. Okay. So yeah, basically these Hot Toys are just really cool figures for adults. They're highly detailed, highly posable. Definitely not made for kids. This pack here is a bunch of different hands you can use to swap out. This hand here, with a lot of other Sideshow collectibles, when they're holding a lightsaber here, there's lights involved with a lot of these figures. So there's batteries in this arm, so you can actually switch it on and the lightsaber will light up. So that's what this extra arm is here. And I believe this is a detonator of some sort. I'm not sure. Let me get this part open. These gloves are not great for opening up packages. There we go. Okay. Trust me, Hatter, I've thought about doing a stop motion, and I'm probably still going to, especially now that I have a couple more Hot Toys so they can actually interact with each other. Like, look at the detail on this lightsaber. That is just... And the hand itself, too. But this is just so cool. And believe it or not, there's a little on-off switch to turn this thing on and off. That is crazy. I'm not going to do that right now. But there's our different hands that we have here. Set that aside. Gosh, there's so much here. I think that's all for this part. Let me get this. Please read instruction sheet first and follow all the construction details during assembly process. A little bit of a warning here. Okay, oh, here. I was just going to ask, where are the instructions? And I found them. Here they are. They were taped to the back of the box. Okay. Let's take a look at these. Lots and lots of this. Okay. Ah! Okay. Let me just take a look at this to see if there's anything I'm really going to have a hard time with. Ooh, I think this actually opens up to be a poster, too. Not only instructions, but also a poster. There's something very 70s about this. Okay, so yeah, we got a little mini poster here for The Empire Strikes Back. But if you look at these instructions, there is something super, super 70s about this. Now, this is interesting. So, I guess Luke's going to be bald, and you add hair to him, or this weird little thing that goes for the helmet. And then the helmet itself, it doesn't just go over the head. It's a lot more secure. So the helmet is actually in two pieces, in half. And then we put that together, 3 pieces. And then you add, wow, there's a lot of stuff to add to this. Okay. This is what I was telling you about with the lightsaber and the batteries. How to hook up the arms. Lightsaber action. Oh, this is and it comes with that catapult thing that he used to climb up to the AT-AT. Oh, wow, and there's like a magnet. Okay, so this is kind of magnetized, a little stand. This is going to be interesting. I've never had to build this much or put this much together for one of their figures before. These are little batteries right over here. These are extra joints for when pieces come off. So let's get this off. I want to see this bald Luke Skywalker. Ejo, welcome! Okay, let me put this over here. I'm already running out of room. You know what? I don't think I need this part, so I'm going to take this out of the way since I don't need it. Wow. Okay, so here, this is what I was telling you about. This is the... Oh my god! It actually has string. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Does it retract? I'll have to figure that part out. This is what he used to shoot himself up onto the AT-AT. There's a lot of detail onto this. Oh, look at that. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, that's cool. Let's see if I can put that back together. So this is what it is, and it's an actual. Do I have any metal? Here, it's actual magnet. Look at that. Here, let's get this. But it's an actual magnet. That's so cool. So we got a really cool little. I don't even know what to call it. Here's his lightsaber. Now this lightsaber does not light up. There is no batteries for this, but there's a lot of really cool detail for it. And then this part of the lightsaber can be put into its place. So you got the little lightsaber swishing kind of thing going on. Swishing, I guess that's a good way to say it. But yeah, this part of the lightsaber does not light up. What else do we got here? Ooh! Look at this little gun! This little blaster! I don't know, I need more light. But there's this little blaster. There's so much detail onto this blaster. That's crazy! Oh my god. Okay, chin strap. We got a chin strap here. That's for the helmet. I'll just put that over there. And this is so this goes, okay. So this also goes, this is what goes over his head before you put onto the helmet. So I'll set that aside here. And here is the very cool, look at all this detail in this helmet. This is insane. There's so much detail on this helmet. I'm really a little freaked out about trying to put it on his head, though taking it apart. But so I'm just gonna set that aside for right now. That is so cool. Okay, that looks like all that stuff. Let's see if I can try and get the figure out. It's a little freaky seeing Luke Skywalker's head in here. Like, it just, I don't know, it's very Westworld. I feel like I got a little Luke Skywalker robot going on here. Here's the figure. You know what? Let's take a quick second and let's do a little more trivia. So here we go. If you're just now joining, we got some Star Wars quotes tonight, all by Luke Skywalker. But the answer is for which Luke Skywalker said it, meaning from their movie. So we have Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker. You guys ready for some trivia? Okay, this might be a little harder. We'll see. Here we go. The trivia quote is, "No one's ever really gone." I will say that again. No one's ever really gone. So which Luke Skywalker said that? Was it from Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker? No one's ever really gone. Dahlia Love says Last Jedi. Oh, Ejo says Last Jedi. Hatter, you gonna go in here? You got something? Oh, has Hatter been stumped? Oh, I think we got Hatter stumped here. The answer is The Last Jedi. Good job, guys. He's too elite. Oh, there he is, Last Jedi, after I said it. Way to go, you guys. Good job on that. I wasn't sure, like, especially with the newer ones, like how well everyone was going to know which Skywalker it was, especially from the newer ones. But yeah, that was from The Last Jedi. So let's take these sandwich baggies off of Luke. His costume looks so cool. It's all, you know, this is all like cloth materials, like hand stitched. Everything's been weathered. That's the only one I know, probably. Hey, Ejo, at least you knew it. That's great. Little sandwich baggies off his hands. And these things are on his wrists. There's a lot of plastic on this guy. How do you get this off? Do I have to actually take his hands off? And then, how does this come off? His belt. Oh my god. Okay, so, like I said, there's a lot of detail to this. I'm just going to pull this apart. There's so much detail onto these. Even to his little... His belt rig for his blaster and everything. There's so much detail. You know what? Look at this. This is crazy. It's like I got a little Mark Hamill in my hand. I can't. This is. I don't know if these open up or not. He's got little hook so you can put the lightsaber on. Nice Blade Runner raincoat. Yeah, there you go, Ejo. That's a good one. That worked well for you for Batman. Look at this thing. This is so crazy. I mean, hold on. Let's see if I can get up to the... Hold on. I can't move anything with the gloves on, so it's like... Okay, check this out. Look at this thing. Look at this. Can you... I'm just shocked. I am just absolutely shocked. Where's my snowspeeder? My God. I gotta get the little plastic baggies off his hands. But this is such a trip. I don't know if this head has been sculpted or if it was just kind of like they took a 3D printing. They did like a 3D rendering of Mark Hamill's head. And let me get these things off. And then just printed it like that. Or if it was actually sculpted, but damn, this is crazy. The eyes are so lifelike, it's really kind of freaky. Okay, so let's get this back into here. I'm kind of worried that since I took the hand off, it's not going to go back on. How is this? Whoa, trippy. Without the crazy eyes, he looks pretty cute. Hey, you know what? Young Mark Hamill was actually pretty good looking. Older Mark Hamill's pretty good looking too, with the rocking the beard. We all do that when we get older. Okay, I'm trying to get his hand back on there, and it's just not. Okay, so this is what I mean. This is the little post, but it's this is so creepy. It's got these like little bits of material to keep it all seamless, like a color seamless for the glove and the hand, but it does not really go on very well. So let's just do that. Shove that there. Let me just try this again. This is so crazy. There we go. Hand back on. Now I gotta take off the other one. Okay, not looking forward for that. He looks likable without social media. I'm telling you, man. You know, Mark Hamill, if you're watching this, first, hello, thank you, welcome. But man, yeah, when I met you for that, Batman Return of the Joker signing, Kevin Conroy was there, Arlene Sorkin, and you were the only one that wouldn't talk to anybody. You just signed and didn't even lift your head up. So I'm glad you're a lot more likable now. Okay, so I'm gonna take his hair off. Here, I'm gonna see what. Let's take this hair off, which kind of freaks me out. Oh my God. So it's not like he's bald. He's just literally missing part of his head. See, there's little magnets that keeps everything on. There's a lot of magnets on these Hot Toys. This is frightening. This is frightening. Oh my God. He looks like his dad. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put this on first. So this is going to go on first before I put on the helmet. Right? Yeah. Okay, so that goes on first. I don't know if this actually chin strap attaches or not. We'll see. Yep. Okay, there we go. Okay, so he's got... There we go. He's a little less scary now. So there's the hood thingy. And now I'm going to... When my mom lost her hand... Oh, you told her she was a Jedi now. Ejo, I'm sorry I'm laughing. I feel bad that I'm laughing. Oh, my God. Jeez. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm going to try and take apart the helmet. Where's the directions again on how to do that? So I need to take this part off first. I don't know. This seems like it's going to be really difficult. I really want to use my teeth to just pull this off, but I'm not going to do it. How does this come off? Oh, almost. Trying to get my nail in there. And oh, yay! Okay, there's that part. And then it should separate. Yes! Okay, perfect. So I got the pieces. Let me see if I can get this on him. Oh, wait, when do I do the chin strap? Oh, that goes on after. Okay, so let's get the helmet on him. This is interesting. Here we go. His jacket, so he's got a real puffy jacket, and it kind of just gets in the way of everything. So that looks good. So I'm just going to squeeze that part into here. Okay, cool. Yeah, the jacket's really just in there. But it looks like it works. Okay, so we got his little helmet on. And now I'm going to put this back into place. And it holds it all together. I did it! Look at that! Oh wait, chin strap. Forgot the chin strap. I feel like I should be wearing my helmet too. Chin strap. Is this just... I'm hoping these are just magnets and it just slides right in nice and easy. Here we go. Oop. And there. Okay, that looks good. There we go. Taking the pick dye out of my hair. I don't, you know what? Honestly, I don't know why he isn't pre-assembled. I have no idea. That would make it. I mean, these aren't like supposed to be models, you know. So I'm not sure why. I mean, it's kind of fun. I'm just so worried about breaking things on them. It's not like they're super delicate, but they are kind of really delicate. I'm gonna stick his gun, his blaster, into the holster. Hopefully without tearing anything. I'm just so worried about something ripping or tearing on these things because it's all fabric. I mean, this tiny little blaster, I mean, this is crazy. And it's got a little magnet, so the magnet goes back into place to hold it. I mean, this is just like, here, let me go back to the better cam. So here he goes. Here he is. But if you look at the detail, like that's like all material. His belt, and like I said, there's a little magnet on that strap to keep his gun in place. I mean, this is so crazy. So we got that. We did that. Yay. That is nuts. You know what? Since I have a glove off, let's do some more trivia. Here we go. Once again, which Skywalker said it? Your answers are Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker. So here we go. Oh, okay. Strike me down in anger, and I'll always be with you. Strike me down in anger, and I'll always be with you. That one's a little tough. Ejo says Jedi. Say it one more time. Strike me down in anger, and I'll always be with you. Now, Ejo, are you saying Return of the Jedi? Is that what you're talking about? Right, it says just Jedi. I just want to make sure. Hatter, you got anything? Hatter says Last Jedi. Okay, Ejo does say Jedi. The answer is Last Jedi. It's the Last Jedi again. It's an interesting quote because I forgot about it during the actual movie. So what happens, the reason he says that to Kylo Ren. So Luke is throwing down with Kylo Ren, and he's like, basically like, it doesn't matter if you kill me, I'm always going to be with you. So he says that in The Last Jedi. It's crazy too, because in Star Wars, Obi-Wan Kenobi, before he gets killed by Darth Vader, he says, strike me down and I'll become more powerful than you could possibly imagine. That was how Obi-Wan said it. And so for Luke to say it this way, it's kind of interesting. So it's almost like you're saying, like, hey, look, if you kill me, the guilt is going to hold me to you, or the idea of me is never going to leave you. It's crazy stuff. So anyway, so here we go. I want to pull out, I haven't pulled out yet his stand. So all these Hot Toys come with a stand. I want to check this out because I think you have two options here. Or maybe it's just the one. I'll have to see. They usually have two options. So let's get them up on this stand. Wrapped in plastic. This is weird. It has on the bottom of it, like you can put it on the wall. Here we go. Yeah. So yes, you do. You do have different stands. So this is part of Hoth. So you got the snow from this, and then this part. Oh, look at this. And then this part here. This is Dagobah when he goes to visit Yoda. And then this part. This is kind of funny. This is the AT-AT. This is underneath the AT-AT where Luke uses this to scale up the AT-AT and throw in the detonator. So how does this work? I actually think that this can actually attach to the wall. Let me look at the instructions real quick. That you can actually attach it to the wall, and then he's kind of hanging. That's crazy. It's a magnetic figure base, but it doesn't show. I'll have to look online to see if you can actually like have it on the wall and he's just kind of like hanging out. That's weird. That's crazy. So let's just do, you know what? We're going to just stick with Hoth, the snow stuff, the snow planet. Stick that there. Okay. And this holds him into place. And then this is just a really big hunkin' piece of plastic. And let's just get him... Oh, wait, hold on. If I remember correctly, these pull up. Okay, so this will help hold him. Don't want to knock anything over. It's hard because his belt's like right there. Okay, so there he is. He's kind of hanging out here all relaxed and groovy. There he is standing up like that. Do you hang it upside down? I think you do. Stormy won't leave me alone for her walk an hour early. Oh, no worries. Hi, Stormy. Have a good walk. This is so crazy. Okay, so, wow. Here, you know what? Let's go back. Since I have him up this high, let's just go back to the host cam thing. And then, look, there he is. Little Luke Skywalker. I think I'm going to try and hook up this hand with the lightsaber. Let me take this part and add it to it. Now, it looks like I have to take off the whole arm. I need to see how that works. Huh. Okay, so I guess it comes off at this part here. This seems like it's going to be a lot of trouble, but I'm going to give it a try. Here we go. Let's see. So I'm going to take off the hand first. Oop, there. Hand first. This part. You know what? Here, let's go back to this other cam so you can actually see what I'm doing. I didn't think I was going to do that. Your trivia guess will be Star Wars if you ask again. Okay, Joe, I gotcha. Okay, and now I need to see. This is kind of crazy. Well, how does this... I'm kind of worried about popping his arm off here. The detail on this jacket is crazy. Like, let it focus a bit. But it's got all the ripples, and it feels like an insulated jacket. This is just so crazy. Let's see. I'm going to try and pull this up a bit more. And... I'm so worried about breaking it. Oh my gosh. This is such a trip. I can't believe how cool this is. Is that like a little... No, there's no... Okay, let me try one more time. This is like pulling Luke's arm off. Okay, it's not going to come off. I don't want to try it. I don't want to break it. Let me just see if I can turn this on so you get an idea at least of what this looks like. So here's a little... Oh, wait. Do I have to... I think I have to actually put the batteries in this. You know what I'm going to do is I'm going to post some pictures on... New Toy Robot's Instagram and Twitter. If you're not following New Toy Robot on Instagram and Twitter, it's at New Toy Robot. Please do. You'll get updates on shows, cool pictures. Tomorrow I'll be at Disneyland. I'll be posting lots of pics from Disneyland. Darth Vader has returned to Disneyland, so I'll get a chance to meet Darth Vader, so I'll be sure to post that. But yeah, follow at New Toy Robot on Instagram and Twitter. Oop, there we go. This is just sliding all over the place. So that's crazy. Let's get a little more trivia in here. Trivia. Okay, here we go. Which Skywalker said it? And you know, while you're watching this on YouTube, because you're going to go subscribe to New Toy Robot on YouTube. See how I did that? You can actually post your answers in the comment. I'll read them. I'll respond. So here we go. The next quote is... You'll find I'm full of surprises. You'll find I'm full of surprises. Was that from Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, and Rise of Skywalker? You know what? I'm going to do something I've never done before. I'm going to try and use my... I'm trying to get the arm off again, and it's just not coming. Yeah, that is just on there. I've never done that before where I had him holding a lightsaber that lights up. Once again, here it is. You'll find I'm full of surprises. That's the quote. Hatter says, Return of the Jedi. Ejo, before she went to walk her dog, said it was going to be Star Wars. Love, I have a feeling I was still trying to take pick dye out of her hair. I'm going to say pink dye out of her hair. And the answer is The Empire Strikes Back. So Darth Vader, this is like when they first begin throwing down. Darth Vader says, I think it is the part when he says impressive, most impressive. And then Luke's like, you'll find I'm full of surprises. So that was from The Empire Strikes Back. So I'm not going to try and get this arm off because it is really on there. And this jacket is so pretty. At some point, I'm going to take off all this stuff and change the arm. And I'll take a picture. And like I said, I'll post it on social media so you can see that. But I am just not going to do that right now because that just seems like a lot of crazy work. And I don't want to bore you guys with it as I'm trying to do that. So I will put this hand on. It's so cool. He does come with other hands that aren't part of the gloves. So it's neat. You think this is all going to be just strictly for Hoth. But this is what he wore when he was on Dagobah, when he first landed, going to see Yoda. So this is so cool. I really, really like this. I'm going to try and see about retracting these things. I don't see any other items that he comes with. I think this is everything, which is honestly quite enough. There's just so much detail on this guy. Like his shoes. Like, look at these shoes. It's so crazy. And I'm pretty sure... Like, I never understood... They look like they're almost like moccasins. I've always wondered about that for Star Wars. Like, when you cosplay Luke Skywalker in any of these outfits, like the shoes that they would wear. Even Luke's boots, his Bespin outfit, which is the next one. They have another Bespin Luke Skywalker coming out, which I really want. I'm going to see, do these open up? Okay, the pouches, everything's closed up. The pouches don't open up. But his belt looks so cool. I'm like, this is just like some of the figures. There's this little random pipe thing that sticks into a pocket. I don't know what that is. It's really rather odd. But it's connected to this, so clearly it's some type of life support thing. If he was kind of like, had the eject out of his X-Wing fighter out in space, there's so much of his face that is out there. I just don't feel like he'll survive in this. There's all this detail with all the little pockets throughout the whole costume. I'm curious though. I don't think so. If these are just pants or if it's an actual jumpsuit. Like if I took this jacket off, if it's an actual jumpsuit, like it would be part of the normal X-Wing fighter outfit. But I'm real curious about that. I have a feeling it's not because I didn't see it in here, but maybe it is. Maybe it is. But like all the weathering, there's all this weathering that's done on this. And it's just like a puffy jacket, and it feels like a puffy jacket. I don't even know how this comes off. It's going to be interesting to figure out how much of this I can actually get off without breaking anything. I'm going to take the helmet off of him. I'm going to do that. Take the helmet off of him again, just because I want to keep the head, his normal head out, and have him holding the helmet. I think when I go to display him. But this was always like Empire Strikes Back. I know everyone seems to really love Empire Strikes Back. Like that's their favorite, and I do like it. It is really good. It's so depressing. Like everything that can go wrong does go wrong. Han Solo gets betrayed. C-3PO gets blown apart, but not dead. You know, if you haven't watched it, go watch it. I know these are spoilers, but you know, you had to have seen it by now. Let's get this. Hold on, I'm going to switch back to this. But I know that's a lot of people's favorites, and I like it a lot. It's cool. The whole scene on Hoth, that stop motion animation, I think it was supervised by Phil Tippett, who went on to do the stop motion animation, or at least help animate the dinosaurs for Jurassic Park back in the day. Okay. Oop. Chin strap. Forgot about that. So, it's interesting. The chin strap really doesn't have anywhere to go. Now that I look at this, it kind of just gets... There's no magnet to it. It kind of just gets wedged in there. So that's interesting. So I can't really... Well, by him not holding the helmet, the chin strap doesn't stay attached. That's weird, but it's fine. That's fine. Let's get the helmet back together so I don't lose any pieces. Okay, there we go. Sorry, it's just so funny to see little Luke Skywalker's head right there. It's cracking me up. There we go. Helmet is back together. Let's do some more trivia. Okay, now, here we go. Once again, these are your answers. If you're just now joining in, these are your only answers. To which quote did Luke Skywalker, what movie did Luke Skywalker say this quote from? So here we go. The Force is strong in my family. The Force is strong in my family. This one might be an easy one. The Force is strong in my family. Hatter's back with Return of the Jedi. The Force is strong in my family. Trying to get my glove back on. The answer is Return of the Jedi. When Luke is talking to Leia, they're on Endor, and he's having that little fireside chat. And basically, yeah, he's just like, the Force is strong in my family. And he basically says, my sister has it. And Leia's like, wait, what? Leia's like, what? Like, clearly everything, like, there must have been so much going through her mind right now. So Luke just threw out the fact that you're my sister, which means your father's Darth Vader, and also means at some point she kissed her brother. So, like, there's a lot to unpack in that whole scene. You know? And then Luke's just like, I gotta go face him. Peace out. I gotta go kill our dad. And Leia's just like, what? And then, of course, Han comes over, being Han, and he's just like, oh, can you tell Luke? Clearly you got some love thing happening. And she doesn't tell him, like, outright that she just got, like, dumped on with all this crazy stuff about herself and her family. So, I think she just says, hold me. And Han's just, like, holding her, like, what just happened? Okay, guys, it's going to get weird. I'm going to take this off. There we go. Creepy, creepy head. It's almost like it's very Westworld, or honestly, RoboCop. Like I should just paint this all silver back here and make it like RoboCop. Let's get his hair back on so we don't freak each other out. There we go. Luke is now back to being good old Luke. There he is. It's so crazy how good this looks. I just still am just shocked. Yeah, I have, I opened, if you haven't seen it yet, go to the Recovering Collector and watch the episode of the R2-D2 from Hot Toys that I opened up last month, I think. I'm going to put that on display with this Luke Skywalker, just because I think that's going to be perfect, because Luke just spends most of Empire hanging out with R2-D2. I mean, that's his little partner throughout the whole movie. So I think that's going to work out really well together for that type of display. So it's so disappointing. I got another display from Hot Toys, and I got the display from Sideshow Collectibles. I'm going to just reel this up together. And while I was putting it together, there's like melted drops of acrylic on one of the panels, and you can't just like scrape it off or anything like that. It's like melted onto the panel. So now I'm trying to see if Sideshow will give me just a panel, because I would hate to have to take that whole thing apart again and mail that whole thing off. But like I had problems with Sideshow Collectibles. They get from other people, but they're just they sell a lot of these products. And the first time I got a display from them, they have the option of using batteries to light up the display, but they also have a USB cord that you can hook in, and they sent me the wrong USB cords. So it's like I keep always having problems with their displays, but their display cases are really nice, though. They're really nice, but it's just at this point with all these little issues, it's kind of getting a little troublesome. So here's his little harpoon gun. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to set this guy up. While I think about that, let's do some more trivia. I didn't realize, boy, the time's flying on the show. Here we go. Another bit of trivia. I have so many trivia questions. Okay, so here we go. These are your only answers as to what movie this Luke Skywalker quote came from. So here we go. This is so easy, but you know what? I'm going to do something different. Here we go. I'm going to skip that one. I'm going to do something not so easy. This is the quote. See you around, kid. That's it. That's all it is. See you around, kid. That's the quote. Is it from Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, The Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker? See you around, kid. I feel it's only on you, Hatter. I think you're the only one playing right now. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at the lightsaber. There's so much detail. This is so crazy. Hatter says Rise of Skywalker. The quote is, see you around, kid. Hatter said Rise. The answer is, dun dun dun, once again, The Last Jedi. There's so many interesting quotes from that. So basically, Kylo Ren and Luke Skywalker, well, the Force projection of Luke Skywalker, sorry, spoilers, during Last Jedi. And basically, when Kylo Ren realizes that Luke isn't actually there, Luke just kind of looks at him, gives him a wink, and says, see you around, kid, and then disappears. So that was from The Last Jedi. It's like, I look back at those movies, and like, I don't dislike any of the characters. I like all the new characters that are in these films. It's just, there's just parts of the storyline that you're just kind of like, huh? Especially The Last Jedi. It just destroys everything from the first movie. And yeah, I know they can't be like the first movies, and I don't want them to be. But I feel like it destroyed everything that was from the original trilogy. It didn't match very well with The Force Awakens. And then when J.J. Abrams does The Rise of Skywalker, it's even more of a jolting switch in storylines. But there's a lot of good things on them that I do like. I am going to eventually rewatch those because I've gone through the whole trilogy already. But yeah, I don't know, while I was doing these quotes, I'm like, there's a lot of really cool things on here. But let's do another trivia question now that I just bashed those 3 films. I didn't bash them, but okay, that one's clearly way too easy. Okay, here you go. If there's a bright center of the universe, you're on the planet that it's furthest from. If there's a bright center of the universe, you're on the planet that it's furthest from. Once again, it's either from Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or The Rise of Skywalker. Hatter, are you just like typing it on the internet trying to find these? If there's a bright center of the universe, you're on the planet that it's farthest from. Dun dun dun. You got this one, Hatter? Or Dahlia Love, or Ejo, whoever's back. I'm just going to tell you the answer. The answer is that's actually from... Oh, okay. He had Return of the Jedi or A New Hope. It's from A New Hope. Star Wars A New Hope. It's when basically, I think it's C-3PO trying to figure out where they are. Like, where are they actually? And then Luke tells him, there's a bright center of the galaxy. You're on the planet that's furthest from. Which, as a kid, I was like, huh? One, it took me forever to find out what he was saying. And 2, I was just like, what? You couldn't just say Tatooine? You had to be cocky with the droid? Or snitchy? What? Or what's the word I'm looking for? I forgot the word I'm looking for. Anyways. Oh, gosh. Let's see. Here we go. Let's roll out some more trivia. More trivia. Here we go. I don't think so. I'm looking for a great warrior. Here's the quote again. I don't think so. I'm looking for a great warrior. This one might be easy. I don't think so. I'm looking for a great warrior. Which Skywalker said it? Star Wars, Empire Strikes Back, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or Rise of Skywalker? Hatter says Empire. Hatter is correct. It was from Empire Strikes Back. Yoda first shows up. He's like, what's going on? Yoda's playing like an annoying creature to test his patience. I don't know. And then he was just like, who are you looking for? He's like, Yoda. He's like, Yoda, you seeking Yoda, after he said that. So, yeah. Anyways, that's from Empire Strikes Back. Yoda was trying to throw him off by being just a Muppet. I don't know what that was about. But I've got one last trivia question for the night. Here we go. And then he drinks green milk. Oh, God, don't even... Can you buy the green milk from Disneyland? I know they have the blue milk, but is there green milk too? Oh, that's a terrible scene. Anyways, last trivia question of the night. Which Skywalker said it? These are your only answers. Star Wars, Empire, Jedi, Force Awakens, Last Jedi, or The Rise of Skywalker. Hatter says, I think so. That is so gross. I don't want to drink blue milk, and I don't want to drink green milk. So, yeah, not going to happen. Here we go. Final question, final quote of the night. We passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Here it is again. We passed on all we know. 1,000 generations live in you now. But this is your fight. Which Luke Skywalker said that? From which movie? Final question of the night. Hatter says Rise of Skywalker. Which maybe this was an easy one. Oh, Dahlia Love's back. Dahlia Love says Force Awakens. And the answer is The Rise of Skywalker. Force Ghost of Luke Skywalker. If you haven't watched the other movie, sorry about that other spoiler. But the Force Ghost of Luke Skywalker. Ejo, welcome. Welcome back. How was your walk? Anyways, basically, he was like 1,000 generations live in you now, Rey. But this is your fight, meaning, I don't know what he was going with that. Like, was that like he's not going to come with her to help? Okay, Hatter, this is that I mentioned before that there was a ringer in here, and the Luke Skywalker from the Force Awakens doesn't say a damn thing. That's the ringer. That's what I threw in to throw you guys off. Nobody said it, so you guys are all awesome. But yeah, in the Force Awakens, Luke shows up at the very end. Sorry, more spoilers, and he just does a look. That's it. That's all he does. So Force Awakens, that was definitely to throw you off the case, but none of you were fooled. Congratulations for that. But yeah, so like normally, like in Empire Strikes Back, Ben Kenobi's like, look, if you're gonna go after Darth Vader, we can't come with you. So in Rise of Skywalker, when he says 1,000 generations live in you now, but this is your fight, does he just mean like he's not gonna come help? Because clearly, towards the end of that movie, like all the Jedi, every Jedi, show up to help Rey. Like they're all thousands of generations are now in Rey, which that just seems crazy. What? Oh, we got a first time chat here. Hey, welcome. What is that? Polish Cow 48. Welcome. Hi. Look at this. We already unboxed him, but check out that Luke Skywalker. This is from Hot Toys. He's even got a cool helmet. Thank you guys for coming to the Recovering Collector. Come back on Wednesday. Actually, Wednesday's probably not going to happen because I will be at Disneyland that day checking out. Darth Vader has returned to the Disneyland campus. Is it a campus? It's a theme park. He's going to be in Tomorrowland for a limited time. I'm not sure for how long. When back in the day, when Launch Bay opened up, you were able to see Chewbacca, you were able to see Darth Vader and Boba Fett. Darth Vader has been gone since Star Wars Land. Galaxy's Edge has opened up. So in Tomorrowland, Darth Vader is going to be there. So very excited about that. I'm also looking to see, hopefully, the Book of Boba Fett cast members are going to be there, hopefully. So I'm going to check out all the new stuff there. I will post everything. Like I said, if you're not following New Toy Robot on Instagram and Twitter, it's at New Toy Robot on Instagram and Twitter. You'll see all this cool stuff. I'll be posting some cool stuff from Disneyland. Follow New Toy Robot on Twitch. I'd really appreciate it. Also, go and subscribe to New Toy Robot on YouTube. Yeah, on YouTube. New Toy Robot channel on YouTube. All these live videos on Twitch eventually get uploaded onto that. So you can catch all the fun and excitement of the Recovering Collector, a Lego Brick in the Wall, and also there was a drawing show called Just Draw the Damn Thing, which I'm trying to bring back. So thank you so much. I appreciate everybody for stopping on by. If you can pick up this Luke Skywalker from Sideshow Collectibles, it's amazing. So much really cool detail. My name is Michael Jason Francis. This has been the Recovering Collector. Thank you so much, and I will see everybody next time.